Whether you drive a car, ride a bike, take a bus, or fly in a plane for transportation, chances are you're riding on a Goodyear tire, and those tires are made right here in Akron.
Back in 1898, a man by the name of Frank Seiberling was looking to start a business. He was interested in creating a rubber company, getting involved with tires, and he happened upon a man who was trying to sell about 7 acres of land next to a small river in Akron. And he was familiar with Akron. He knew a little bit about the property, and he ended up negotiating for $13,000 a purchase of a small strawboard factory on the 7 acres, which is not far from where we're currently sitting.
Originally, the company focused on bicycle tires, poker chips, and carriage tires. But once the popularity of cars took off, so did the need for a quality tire.
The steps to make a tire begins 18 months to 2 years before we could actually make a product, where we have people who design tires. They listen to consumer feedback for issues on traction or mileage or braking, ride comfort, and they take all of this information from either the consumers, the car companies, and then they begin to formulate ideas on how to design a tire. And we have very skilled people who spend a lot of time learning how to build a tire correctly and safely, that put the tire together, and in 18 months to 2 years you can go from concept to being able to make tires.
Our tires, before they're released to the public, they go through a variety of testing that you can't imagine, from rolling resistance to noise, vibration and handling, to durability, bead durability, tread wear. And think about a tread wear test, for instance. To run a tread wear test on a tire that's got a 70, 80,000 mile tread wear warranty, you're going to basically wear out a car every time you do a tread wear test, and we do.
Today's tires are made of much more than just rubber. They are highly advanced composite structures made out of many different materials.
It might be made up of 10 to 12 different polymers, different compounds. You throw in a little bit of steel for the belts and the beads. You might have some polyester or rayon for the carcass plies. You have reinforcements in the sidewall that could be aramid or even carbon fiber. In the cap plies, there might be Kevlar or nylon. You take all of these different components, and our engineers strategically place the components so that they'll deliver the desired outcome, and then we cook the tire, we vulcanize it. A process is called vulcanization, but in essence we meld all of these components strategically together, and voila, you have the end product, the tire.
Often overlooked, the tire is one of the most complex pieces of equipment on your car. Goodyear engineers are constantly striving to make a safer tire that can handle the challenges brought on by weather and road conditions.
We're working on tires that will actually eliminate the need for a spare. We're working on run flat, limited mobility, extended mobility, run flat tires that will continue to operate even after the tire has been damaged with a hole in the sidewall. They'll continue and get the driver and his passengers out of harm's way.
One of the most advanced tires that Goodyear offers is their Eagle F1 all-season tire.
Well, through a process we call, or a technology we refer to as treadlock technology, if you open these blades, you'll see that there's a whole series of cups and domes. When the tire's on an icy road, the blade, the sipe, acts just like it's supposed to and generates ice and snow traction. But when the tire goes into a corner and is subjected to lateral force, these cups and domes inside the blades lock together and act as a firm foundation to deliver the handling that you need in the summer or rainy months. Treadlock technology and carbon fiber make the Eagle F1 All Season a very relevant technology product for the high-performance enthusiast.
Goodyear makes a diverse product line. We make tires for all types of cars, trucks, buses, aircraft, off-road vehicles, and some of those tires could be as much as 10 feet tall and weigh 10,000 pounds. So everything from fairly small tires to fairly large tires.
We even made the first tire on the moon, the Lunar Rover tire. And in fact, we're working on a project to take the Lunar Rover tire to the next generation for a Mars rover.
Goodyear has grown into a global company. However, they're still very proud of their Northeast Ohio roots. There's no place in the world that they would rather call home.
I think we're a good corporate citizen, and I think we have a very good symbiotic relationship with the communities that we operate in globally as well, not just here in Northeast Ohio.
When you think about Goodyear, This is the rubber capital of the world, Akron, Ohio. There's so much heritage here, and Goodyear is such a huge part of that heritage. It's a tough thing to walk away from your heritage. And besides that, the community has been so much a part of Goodyear the community is Goodyear, for gosh sake. So the Akron area, northeastern Ohio region, is such a part of Goodyear. I think that's a very, very strong reason why Goodyear feels at home in this part of the country.
As we head into the future, Goodyear will continue to be a leader in the industry because of their commitment to the American worker and the Northeast Ohio worker.
The best thing we have going for us at Goodyear are the people, the camaraderie. I mean, I come to work every day, and I work with such a fantastic group of people in all segments, from tire technology to manufacturing to the marketing and sales organization. People truly are our greatest asset at Goodyear, and I believe that's one of our slogans, but I believe we walk the talk.
I think what really separates Goodyear from the other tire and rubber companies today is the fact that we still make our products here. Obviously, being made here is a great advantage to us, but it ties into the United States, it ties into North America. The other tire companies over time have either merged or been bought by other companies, but for 110 years, we're still the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. We're still here in Northeast Ohio. We still make our products in the United States.
If it's getting to be that time when your car can use a new set of tires, then be sure to check out the reliable and innovative tires that are made right here in Akron at the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company.